guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my October book haul. I recently went to Barnes & Noble and picked up a few awesome books, and so I wanted to share them with you guys today. The first book is one that I did not buy, but my sister actually gave to me, and that is Eleanor and Park by Rowell. Rowell. I've never known how to say her last name. But anyways, this is a New York Times bestseller, and it is about two misfits that have one extraordinary love. It says it's set over the course of one school year. It's the story of two star-crossed 16-year-olds who are smart enough to know that first love almost never lasts, but brave and desperate enough to try. I've heard great things about this book, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. The next book in my October book haul is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I actually went to Barnes & Noble the previous month in September to try to find this book, and they didn't have it, and I searched and searched. It said it was somewhere in the store. It may have been in the back room somewhere, but I couldn't find it, and I was really sad. So I was so excited when I walked into Barnes & Noble just the other day, and they had a bunch of copies. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I am not huge into contemporary novels, but ever since I started reading Colleen Hoover's books, as well as Emery Lord's books, I've slowly gotten back into the young adult contemporary genre. I'm pretty sure this is actually not a young adult book because I found it in the fiction and literature section of Barnes & Noble, so I'm pretty sure it's an adult book. It is about a girl named Lily who moves from the small town of Maine to Boston to start her very own business. She ends up meeting a neurosurgeon named Rowell, but he has a complete aversion to relationships, which Lily obviously finds somewhat disturbing. So then as she's semi-dating Rowell, she starts thinking about her first love, named Atlas Corrigan. And of course, Atlas suddenly reappears, and so everything that Lily has built with Rowell is now threatened. It's said that this is a bold and deeply personal novel, and that it's really groundbreaking for Colleen Hoover as a writer, and so I am just so excited to read this. I actually think this is going to be my next read. The next book in my October book haul is An Inheritance of Ashes by Leah Bobet. I think it's Bobet, it might be Bobet. I don't know, I'm gonna go with, the French pronunciation and say Bobet. This is about 16-year-old Hallie and her sister Marthe, who are struggling to maintain their family farm, and they're also waiting for Marthe's missing husband to return. Hallie is really determined to keep the farm standing and keep everything together. Hallie ends up hiring a wandering veteran in a bid to save the farm, but little does she know with this veteran comes all of these phantoms and kind of like mysterious creatures. They arrive at her front gate. So she's basically fighting to keep the farm and her new friend safe. But of course, there are ugly truths about her own family that emerge. So she's basically fighting for her life and for the farm and for this man's life, all while these secrets and things about her family are coming to the surface. I actually don't know anyone that has read this book. I haven't seen it on any other book hauls. It was just one that I saw in Barnes & Noble, and when I flipped it over and read the synopsis, I was intrigued. I have a feeling this is gonna be a good one. The fourth book in my October book haul is The Forgetting by Sharon Cameron. Sharon Cameron is the author of Rook, which I have not read, but I have heard great things about. It's about this girl named Nadia, and she lives in a town, which I can't pronounce, Canaan. We're gonna go with Canaan, where life is very safe and structured, but every 12 years, the whole town goes under something called the Forgetting. It's a day of no consequences and no remorse, where each person's memories of parents, children, love, life, and self are lost and forgotten, unless they have been written down. So in Canaan, your book is your truth, and it's also your identity. And Nadia actually knows exactly who hasn't written the truth because she is the only one in Canaan who has never forgotten. I think this book is going to be very intriguing. I think that it's really going to kind of pull me into a completely different world, and that's something that I'm really wanting right now. And so this is something I am so looking forward to reading. The fifth book in my October book haul is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. Maniscalco? It says at the top, James Patterson presents. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw somewhere that James Patterson was putting on some sort of contest where he was going to basically mentor a writer, like a debut writer. And so I'm not sure if this is that book. I'm kind of thinking it is, since it does say James Patterson presents. I feel like I should have done more research before I filmed this. But again, I'm not very good at doing that. I'm sure we've all heard of Jack the Ripper. He's the infamous killer that no one's been able to find, but this book follows a girl's story because now it's a girl's turn to try to find Jack the Ripper. So I believe this is going to be sort of a crime mystery type novel. I think it's going to be kind of dark as well, and it'll be bloody. And that's something that I'm really excited about. I feel like I should be reading this one now, this month, because it's October and Halloween's just right around the corner. So I may need to reprioritize my TBR pile. We'll think about that. And the 6th and final book in my October book haul is The Midnight Star by Marie Lu. And I'm putting it right here because I don't actually have a copy yet, and that is because it actually releases today, October 11th. And I pre-ordered it. It's just not here yet, obviously, because it was just released today. If you guys have watched my other book hauls, then you know that I absolutely love Marie Lu. I love the Young Elite series. I love the Legend series. I really like the Young Elites. It is a dark fantasy series, and it's the one that actually really inspired me to write my own dark fantasy series. So now you know where that inspiration came from. But The Midnight Star is the final book in the Young Elites trilogy. And I am so sad to see this series come to an end, but I'm also so excited to see how it's going to end and what is going to happen with our dear Adelina. I just want to know. So that's it. That is my October book haul. If you like the content today, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. My debut novel, The Alpha Drive, is available for purchase on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, The Book Depository, and Books A Million. The sequel, The Order of Omega, is available for pre-order on Amazon right now, and it will be released on Tuesday, November 8th, 2016. I am also now offering signed copies of The Alpha Drive. You can find all the links down below. Just a quick announcement, I am a part of #Project WriteTube, which is where I will be collaborating with other writers who are also YouTubers to film some videos to give advice during the month of October for NaNoWriMo. My video next week will be going up a little bit late, and that is because it is my #Project WriteTube video and it is scheduled to go up on Wednesday and not on Tuesday. So just so you know, there will not be a video on Tuesday of next week, but there will be a video up on Wednesday. And the topic for that video is my typical NaNoWriMo day. I have teamed up with Audible, which is the largest provider of digital audiobooks with over 180,000 titles to choose from. And I've teamed up with them to give you guys some free stuff, because who doesn't love free stuff? If you go to audibletrial.com/KristenMartinBooks, you can get a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial. I will leave the link in the description box below. If you missed it in last week's video, my bi-monthly goals video, I actually did announce the winners for my 2K giveaway. So if you missed that, make sure you watch that video to see if you won. And today we will be doing the September subscriber winner of the month. So we're going to pull out of this lovely jar. All right, the September subscriber winner of the month is Sunny Bunny. Sunny Bunny. Congratulations, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to email me at authorkristenmartin@gmail.com, you can claim your prize. That's all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to win bookish goodies every month. I post new videos on Tuesdays. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Her sister coming, I hear pitter patter footsteps. Pitter patter footsteps.